Welcome to the Soul Tide podcast. I'm Brecken.
And I'm Brittany. This is your space where we keep it raw, real, and 100% authentic.
Let's get Soul Tide, sis.
What's up, guys?
What's up, guys? Welcome back.
It's been a minute. We haven't recorded in a while.
Actually, yeah, we really haven't. The amount of technical difficulties that we've had in almost every episode we've done.
Yeah. We've had a lot of learning lessons.
We've had a lot of learning lessons.
Do you know I've never said learning lessons before I met you? And I'm like, is that even a saying? And then now I say it, I'm like, is that right?
It's a
learning lessons?
It's a Brecken saying.
But Katie was saying it the other night too. I'm like,
oh. It is a thing.
Yeah. We're going to do a little Morgan Wallen debrief.
Yeah.
Concert debrief.
Because it was just...
It was so fun.
It was so fun.
There's just something about going to a concert with your girlfriends.
Yes.
And just letting loose and having a good time and not having to worry about the kids or responsibilities or anything that's important.
No, literally. And I think that is...
Not that that's not important. Sorry.
No, but to your point, and that was something that we talked about while you were pumping in the stall, which can we talk about this? So freaking badass.
Oh, you're so nice.
That you can go to a concert, be a mom, do what you need to do, and still take the time for you. But anyways, short story long. That's what I'm going to start saying.
Yeah.
Instead of long story long, short story long.
That meme I say, it's like, long story long. Let's go on a journey.
Yeah, literally. But it brought up a good topic of conversation for us. And I feel like, especially as mothers, I think women feel this way innately a lot. But as mothers, I think that we feel like we can't do things for ourselves, and like we need to be present all the time with our kids, and we need to keep it together all the time, and we neglect so many little parts of ourself in the process. And I think it's really important to also do things for you that light your soul on fire outside of being a mom, and be with your friends and just let go of all of the responsibilities for a night.
Yeah. And like getting to the point of like, I think there's a lot of mom guilt that comes, at least for me.
Oh, yeah.
Around all that. It's like, oh, I can go, but also I feel like I'm the only one that can take care of my baby the best. Or like, it's hard to let go of that control of wanting to go, but then like thinking that I'm the only one that can take care of my baby. Yeah. And I know so many people can
Everyone can relate to that. I can totally relate to that too.
Even with our husbands, like 100% trust my husband. I know he kills it every single time he watches the kids or is with the kids. But then I'm like, I have this conversation of like, I can do it better.
Yeah. No, 100%. 100. I was just having this conversation with Josh today, actually, because of the journey in August. And I was like, I'm feeling really guilty about going and leaving for 2 nights. And he's like, but why? If it was something that I wanted to do, you would say yes, no problem. I'm like, well, yeah, that's easy to allow you to do something you want to do. It's harder for me to do something that I want to do.
And you're used to him going and you holding it down. So of course it's going to be easier for you to say yes.
Yeah. But I think that in the process, we neglect our needs, and they are needs. It is a need to be able to get outside of the mom bubble and the wife bubble and just be like in your friend bubble, or the like, be Brittany.
Yeah.
Just Brittany.
No,
Brecken, just Brecken,
yes.
You know?
And I was saying that because we went and we got ready at Maddie's house, one of our friends, before. Like we went early, like 1 or something. Yeah. And I brought Stella with me. And obviously, like, I love when Stella's chilling with the girls and like we're having fun because she's being passed around and I love it. But like the second Chan came and got her, it was like, I was like, okay, like fun Brittany
I felt like you could like breathe, yes.
But not
say unload. That's not the right word.
But kind
like,
of.
Check out a little bit.
Yes. Because when you're holding your baby, like you're on.
Yeah.
Always. But like I knew she was taken care of. And like obviously you knew like the sitter and Josh had your girls. And it was just, you can just like breathe a little bit and let loose and not have to play that mom role. And honestly, it is so, so important because it sparks creativity. Oh, yeah. You're connecting with your girls. When I got home that night, like the next day, like obviously I had a little bit of like, I was tired. We were out late. I had a little bit of anxiety, but I was so creative and I like would not shut up about my ideas to Chan. And he was like, nice, yeah. But I'm just like flowing. And it's because like I was out, I was dancing, I'm connecting with all the girls, and like we're just like in our sisterhood and feeling good and just like letting loose.
Yep.
You need to move your body and to feel connection in order to feel creativity. I 100% believe that.
Oh, absolutely.
Because like how many times have you felt stagnant and then you like go do a workout and you're moving your body and then all of a sudden you're like, oh.
I'm like, I don't hate everyone. I just needed to move my body.
Exactly. I feel like that's the same with going out and having fun.
Like, even though we got home at literally 2 a.m., because that was a whole nother
I know we need to
chaos.
talk about
we
the
need to discuss
Uber
that in our
situation.
debrief. But like, I did feel alive.
Yeah.
And that's not to say that you don't feel alive in motherhood, but I'm like, let's normalize talking about the fact that like it also sucks sometimes. And it's also okay to say like, I need something outside of being a mom. I'm actually a better mom. I'm a better wife. I think I'm a better friend, daughter, all the above when I do self-care. But it's the first thing we neglect every single time as moms. Even the concert, when we first got tickets, right when he dropped it, we called you and you're like, oh, there's X, Y, Z. There's a million factors, but like, I think the root of a lot of it is this like guilt.
Yep. Like I did not even want to go. I wanted to go, but it was like, I'll be postpartum. I can't leave. I'm nursing. Like there's just so many factors that go into it. But I will say I never regret a night with the girlfriend.
No,
so like
never.
Never regret it.
Well, and Parrish thought we relinquished some control. It's a hard one for me. Wow. It is. Every time I'm like, he doesn't know how to do that. And I'm like, okay. No, he does.
Right.
I just have a hard time trusting my husband, or like, to your point, I don't like that mindset.
But it's so normal.
It's normal. It's normal. But like we preach it, we're not alone. We're not meant to do this life alone. But like human nature is like, I can do it alone. It's
so true, which like naturally we're supposed to be in tribes.
Oh yeah.
Like I scratch my back, you scratch your... I scratch my own back. No, what is it? Why can't I think of it?
I don't know, because
I just went
sexual the second you said that. I was like, oh.
You're like scratching back, massages?
Immediately was like, scratch what? Gosh.
Of course,
every single time.
I just think it's so funny. I didn't know what the word nympho meant until last night.
Oh yeah.
You're like, or like 2 nights ago.
Everybody's like,
everyone looked at me. We're all getting ready, and I'm like, of course, all the conversations lead to sex when you're with your girls.
Always. Is there any other conversation?
And like, we were talking about like nymphos, and I had no idea what it was. And then all of a sudden, I'm like, what is that? Just the stupidest question ever. Everyone looks at me like, you're dumb. I'm like, okay. But now I know.
If looks could kill.
I know. But no, getting ready, I feel like sometimes is the funnest part of the function.
It's absolutely the funnest part of the function. Like the function is fun, of course.
Yeah.
But the getting ready and the connecting and turning on music and dancing with your friends and eating all the snacks, that's magic.
I know Jill hooked it up with the snack board.
She had a full-on charcuterie.
Charcuterie. We had like the pink pineapple.
I gotta get that this week.
I know.
Actually, that thing was fire.
So fire. And then we had like some turkey, like
crackers, right, and hummus.
Yeah.
It was like an adult Lunchable.
It was.
I think that's why my heart was like, yes.
I know, literally.
I begged for the Lunchables.
I did too.
The pizza ones specifically.
I still
honestly,
would F up a Lunchable.
Sometimes I'm like, oh, that looks real nice, and I'll get one. Not nearly enough as I should.
Maybe we should do that.
Let's eat pizza Lunchables together.
We're going to eat Rice Krispies tonight and pizza Lunchables.
Maybe that's what Chan came in like, I still don't see the Rice Krispies on the table.
I know.
His comments like, do you need help with those? It's magical when you can just be you.
Yeah. I feel like, too, it kind of helps you connect with your inner child when you aren't worried about your own child. Like,
yeah. You're being a child.
Yes.
You're being present. You're being in the moment. Like, for us with our concerts, it's so freeing and liberating because we're dancing. We're so focused on what's in front of us, and that's all that we're really focused on.
Right.
I mean, you have the thoughts of, are the kids okay? But I have found most of my anxiety and fears and the unnecessary stress I put on myself, because it is unnecessary, life always works out. It always works out. But once I'm there, it's like, everything else, all the fears, all the worries are gone. And I think that we could benefit being more like that just in our everyday lives.
Yeah.
And obviously don't neglect your children, but
Right.
don't neglect yourself either.
Yes.
You know?
Yes, absolutely. Okay, I have to say, at the concert, I tried to Zen. You guys, I've never like had any type of like nicotine or anything like that. And which also pause, they're doing recent studies about how nicotine is actually kind of good for you.
Oh, no,
with focus.
they are doing so many studies about it. It's actually crazy.
Which even like to the point of like maybe a little bit of nicotine would be better than an energy drink for your body.
Oh yeah. My chiropractor, who's very like natural, alternative medicine, all that kind of stuff, right? Is that alternative?
Yeah,
Natural
totally.
alternative. We were talking about that during my adjustment, and they said they were putting a lot of elderly clients on nicotine, specifically patches and gum, because it's helping shrink, I think, certain cancers in the brain. Don't quote me on that. But also it's helping with inflammation, with focus, with mood stabilization. They're getting a lot of their clients who are on autoimmune like medication off of it because they're feeling so great.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
That is interesting.
It's interesting. We ain't doctors.
No.
But it's interesting, like the studies I've seen.
Yeah.
Continue about your Zen experience.
No, and I'm not recommending a Zen.
No.
But I'm just telling you about my experience. But it was fun. Honestly, it was just like, it was just fun to like try something new.
Did you kind of feel like a little like, ooh, wild?
You know what? It's so funny. No, I was like so scared to do it. Like I was holding it. I'm like, okay, what is this going to feel like? Or what it, you know?
Yeah.
And it, honestly, it's like, wasn't as scary as I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
It's just like a little bit of a buzz. That's all. It just feels like a buzz.
Which ain't a bad thing.
No, I love it. Love a buzz. Also, like I was so worried about my breast milk afterward.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, okay, like I was chat GPT.
Our best friend.
Yep. I was like, okay, how long do I have to wait before I can nurse and all the things? And it's like 2 to 3 hours.
Yeah.
So.
Then you were crushing. I already, did I say this already?
No, I don't know.
The pumping? I think I did. But like the Uber drive, which that was we'll debrief, I guess, but it was legit.
Should we just start on the debrief?
Let's just start on the debrief.
Okay.
Yeah, we might as well. So we woke up. I got Scotty out the door to school, and then Josh was leaving on a day trip. So our dog gets bathed every 2 weeks. I think we've discussed this.
A little
I like
OCD.
a clean dog. I don't like a dirty dog. Okay? Neither dirty dogs, but like.
Are you talking about dogs?
Talking about dogs, okay? Talking about a physical dog. Anyways,
a hot dog or a feet dog? Because you know the dogs are
or
like
the
toes.
schlong dog. Yeah, you're right.
Or the schlong dog.
Yeah, I guess I wasn't talking about toes actually. So yeah, no, thank you for clarifying. Actually, one day Scotty's like, "Mom, my dogs." I'm like, "What are you talking about?" The slang these days, I cannot. Maybe that's not new slang.
No, it's new.
Is it new? Okay.
Yeah.
Out of the loop. So took my dog to get bathed. Came back. Jill was in the gym already doing a workout. My energy with working out lately has just not been it. I have slacked and my routine is so out of whack. So I'm like, I'll come join you when I get back. I had to stop and grab a coffee on the way. Probably subconsciously was procrastinating.
You're like, I'm doing anything I can to not work out.
Let's be honest. I get back in, get Hudson situated. I go out to join Jill, and with a gate and a camera, just to clarify, I can see my child in her playroom.
Your gym is right next. Yeah.
It's right there. But going to the gym, Jill's getting it. I get on the stair stepper for 10 whole minutes. Snapped a picture to Josh to prove that I use it because he doesn't believe that I use it.
He always wants to get rid of it.
He does. He's like, you never even use that. So I took a picture, sent it to him. Did weights for I did 3 rounds of a leg, 2 different leg exercises. And I was like, I'm done.
Yeah.
So then it was time to pick up my dog. We go pick up my dog, come back. And then my sitter was already there and Katie was there.
Yeah.
So we just packed up our bags and left. It was not very eventful, but I felt like I did a lot.
That's a lot.
Yeah. What'd you do?
What did I do that morning? Oh, I woke up. Chan went to the gym.
Okay.
And then I just was with the kids and I was trying to get everything clean.
And
before
you left.
Yeah. Because I don't like leaving the house, whether for a sitter or Chan. I want to set him
or
up
a house
for
cleaner, really. We discussed that.
Yes.
You clean before they come clean. You clean before
except not
people.
me. You know what? I do pick up.
But that's the point of a house cleaner. Let's be honest.
Yes.
They're there to clean.
It's true.
So that's correct.
No, I don't deep clean before they come. Yeah. I do my dishes and I pick up any laundry or whatever.
Yeah,
or
for sure.
the toys.
You just don't want chaos,
yes.
the clutter.
They'll charge me more if I don't.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
That's
Which sometimes it's worth it.
Sometimes you're like, okay.
Yeah. Anyway, I did some cleaning and then in the morning I self-tanned.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm not going very white to the concert. It is.
Never.
And you're tan as hell right now.
You two can have them. I did peptides.
I cannot wait to not be nursing so I can do peptides again.
I did like literally one before we went to California.
That's amazing.
And then I got really tan and I haven't done it since.
That's perfect.
Just like, yeah.
No, I tanned and then I just kind of like hung with the kids the rest of the day.
Just like got ready till you, not got ready, but like.
Got the house ready. But you know, it's so funny. It's like, because we were gonna go over.
I can't get over. She's full on like crunching.
She's trying to look at everyone. Here.
Hi, little muffin. She's crunching.
Yeah, she's
just try to soak in the moment, be present.
Yeah,
which also that is something. Do you notice you do that before you leave them? You're like hyper fixated. Like before I got Scotty out of school, it was like spend all the moments. Don't do anything wrong, which is horseshit.
Yeah,
because that's not realistic.
Yeah,
but I do find myself doing that before I leave. Like. Do extra stuff with Huddy, and it's like,
right,
your kids,
they don't even notice you're gone.
No, and honestly, they don't.
You're like, cool.
I'm like, did you miss me? Yeah, sure.
I know. Leighton actually did have a hard time this time, but it was fine. I went to Maddie's, and then we just like hung out and got ready. That was so fun.
So fun.
I love getting ready with everyone.
We would have had an extra like couple hours, but we rode hard for our friend.
Oh yes,
who had to be there. At 5:30
for Ella and Miranda Lambert.
Yes. So we were at the concert for like
so long.
Actually, a very long time.
No, did you see how many steps Katie's watch said we had? It was like 17,000 steps.
You guys, it was a night. It was a night.
Okay, so at the concert, let's like debrief the concert. Yeah. Well, the Uber ride.
You got to debrief the Uber.
You want to debrief the Uber?
Yeah.
Okay.
We get our Uber.
Nicky Poo.
We get in the Uber, we ordered the XL, there's plenty of room for all of us to have a seat. I about shat myself because I climbed into the back and it was like a compact, like, it was not a third row. I'm like, you're lying when you say you're an XL.
For sure.
It was like those cars that have like the chairs in the back that are turned around and you're like caged in, but it wasn't turned around. But I'm sitting in there and the seats are higher than like me. And my friends are over there and I'm like, had to turn my whole body and I was like, I can't do it.
No.
So we all crammed in the back.
Yeah.
And then one in the front. But he was nice.
Yeah.
He said about 5 words the whole time.
Well, we always try and talk to the Ubers, I feel like. We do. And we're a little annoying in an Uber ride. Well, we're not annoying, we're fun.
There's a lot of big personalities and we're loud together.
Yeah. And we're like blasting like EDM Morgan Wallen music that's mixed.
Which was so good.
It was so good. But we're like, Nick, do you like this music? He's like, I hate country music.
He literally told us he hated country, and we played country for 50 minutes while we took an Uber.
Except the end, and we played, what were we playing, 50 Cent?
Played Whisper?
Yeah.
Is that the word?
Oh, yeah. Hey, how you doing, little mama? Whispering. And he was doing it. He's like, yes.
Yeah. So the whole Uber ride. And then this girl.
I was just pumping my little heart out.
Pumping her heart out, and honestly I loved it. I loved it so much.
But you know that feeling, like the pins and needle feeling of,
I
like
can still feel it when your milk drops. Yeah.
I like stay on such a schedule with nursing that I know exactly like when it's about to happen, and I'm like, okay, I have to pump. And
all of a sudden you just turned.
I like turned because I'm in the front with this dude.
Which we didn't think that one through.
Yeah, I didn't, but it's okay. And I'm wearing a top that I literally have to take completely off to pump. And so like I just turned around and he probably was like,
honestly, like he didn't even turn. He was stiff like this the whole time. But it's like he had to have known. There's no way he didn't know because all of a sudden you're just turning like this.
Yeah, I just had my back to him and then I took off my shirt a little and I'm pumping, and it just, you do what you got to do.
You do what you got to do.
And it sucks to have to dump your milk because I was drinking, so it's like you have to dump.
You had to dump it, yeah.
But it's like, it pains me to dump 3 ounces.
It's precious cargo.
I know.
You know how hard I would have had to work to get 3 ounces in a pump?
I know.
I did not make the milk that this lady makes. And raw nips, cracked nips, stretched nips. They're like this long by the time I'm done. I'm like, this ain't working. I'm crying. My kids are crying. My husband's probably about to cry.
Yeah. I laugh.
I applaud you for being able to nurse because it's actually not easy. That's not talked about. Maybe it is. It is. But like, it's not easy.
There's like pros and cons to both.
Sure.
Which I feel like it's like such a like stigma topic, like formula versus breastfeeding or whatever, but it's like there's cons and pros to both of them.
Totally.
Absolutely. Like I'm so grateful I don't have to wash bottles. I despise
there's
it.
actually nothing worse.
No, I do not like it.
Although this time around with Hudson, I had a sterilizer.
Oh.
So I just had to like briefly do it and then put it in and sterilize it. But then right when I was done bottle feeding her, they came out with the baby Breza, whatever, has a washer and sterilizer. So you don't have to do either.
You just stick it in?
Literally just stick it in. I would probably wash before anyways,
Yeah,
knowing
you would.
me. But like, that is a pro. That is an absolute pro.
You fully wash your dishes before you put them in the dishwasher.
Actually, you guys, I didn't even know that people put dirty dishes in dishwashers till I was living out in a summer and someone had put one in a dishwasher and I was like, you have food on your plate.
Yeah.
And she's like, well, yeah, that's why you have a dishwasher. I'm like, which is so funny because that is, I think, essentially the point. But mine are like, you could probably put them away by the time I'm done washing them. Yeah. But I need an extra layer of protection.
I will say, I do wash off food. Like, I feel like it makes your dishwasher like gunky if you don't.
Yeah, hi. No, it does. Hi. Hi. But you don't need to be as excessive as I am either, for sure.
So we like basically, okay, the traffic's insane when you're going.
Terrible. It was so bad.
But we like go, and he was like about to turn into like the little parking lot to drop us off, but it was so busy. We were like, let us just like jump out in the middle of the road.
And we were on a time crunch.
Yeah.
Because we had to make it to Ella Langley at a certain time. We promised our friend.
Yep. So we jump out and we just like basically booked it there.
On an overpass. Yeah. Don't recommend.
I don't even really remember that.
Well, we were close enough to like the sidewalk, but we did get out and run.
Yes, we did. It was fun though. I just love like going into a concert.
It's so fun.
It's such
You're
a
just
vibe.
Vibing. Didn't you chuck your breast milk over the side and a couple was walking and you're like, sorry.
I did. I felt so bad. I'm like, oh, what?
Didn't see you there.
What?
Yeah, so we get in. Actually, I was going to say we walk in, but we didn't walk in. We sprinted, had to go through a couple bumps with the bag policy. Yeah. They were actually great about it.
No, they were chill about the bag policy. Because if you say like, I mean, obviously I had to bring my pump. So they like give you a medical tag and mark it as like medical. Yeah. So I didn't have to use a clear bag.
But at first we're walking in before we even go through like the metal detector situation. And immediately like, we're barely out of the Uber. And the guy's like, you can't take that bag in. She's like, I'm pumping.
And it's a man.
And it's a man. And he's like, okay, just go talk to your supervisor. That was every man's response. Go talk to your supervisor.
No, but there was this little guy in the in like the metal detector, and he like opens my bag and he like pulls out my pump, and it's kind of disassembled because it couldn't fit all in my bag.
Freshly pumped. There's liquid.
There is milk droplets in there, and he's like, "What's this?" And I'm like, "That's my pump for my breasts." And he's like, literally panics. Like, oh, and he puts it back.
Immediately puts it back in.
So just talk about boobs if you don't want a guy to ask questions.
Talk about boobs.
Or maybe they do ask more questions.
It depends on the guy. It depends on the boobs. Yeah. Depends on the scenario of the boobs. But it was funny because we're watching this scenario unfold. We're through the like metal detector thing. Brittany's talking to this guy, and I hear two dudes behind me like, well, why does she get to take that bag in? And I turn around, I'm like, for her, what did I say? Breast pump.
Yeah, breast milk.
Breast milk. And he goes, just kidding. Okay. Like they get so uncomfortable.
I know.
It was so funny. So we haul A in.
Yeah.
We go in on the wrong side of the stadium, clearly, because I'm pretty sure we walked around in a full circle. That was foreshadowing for the end of the night, actually. We finally get our tags, go down to pit, get our friend to Ella, and then we bounced.
Yeah, me, you, and Katie were like,
bounced.
Let's go. I needed food. We all needed food.
We needed food, and we knew we wanted merch. Yeah. And we knew that it was only going to get worse, the lines. Mm-hmm. So yeah, we went on a little trekkie.
Yeah, we went on the side quest.
For an hour and a half. I didn't realize we were
I didn't either. But then the best part is like, we get our food and we get our, like, we're all done with our merch. And we're literally in the bathroom for like 30 minutes. I swear. We were just talking.
We were like connecting soul to soul about our stories and our lives and who we are. And just getting to know each other on another level, which is also so fun about friends. Yeah. And something that I feel like was a big takeaway for, I think all of us that night, me, you, and Katie talking about it, was like, the real and the raw is what people want. Mm-hmm. People want to know who you are. They want to know your story. They don't want to see you filtered. Most people. Yeah. Because it's not relatable.
Right.
And so
we leave early.
We planned this out. We were prepared. We didn't procrastinate. We left 3 songs.
Yeah, responsibly.
We were responsible. I was a little sad leaving early, but I was here for it.
Yeah.
So we get out the stadium. We order the Uber, okay? Uber's ordered. He's 8 minutes away, something like that. We're trying to find where the black lot is. And mind you, every person we asked that was navigating traffic, that is their job.
Like they worked there
to tell us where to go.
Yep.
Would tell us the black lot was somewhere else. We walked. By the time we found the black lot,
I think it was like 4 miles.
I think we did 4 miles. We probably circled the stadium 3 times.
Mind you, we're blistered. We're bleeding. We're scoliosis.
Her shoes are off. Her shoes are off. We are not thriving anymore. We're not.
It was hard staying positive. But I will say, Brecken, I was like, okay, I'm going to manifest this Uber having water in it. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah, no, that was
the
actually
whole time
crazy.
I was thinking about it. I'm like, I can't wait to drink this water. Like, and Maddie was getting a migraine, so I was like, and like Jill was not having it.
No, everybody was done.
Yeah,
they were done.
And we get in.
Yeah, I feel like we still have so much more.
We do. We have a lot more to go. Okay, go on.
I feel like to find our Uber experience was longer than the concert. It wasn't, but it felt that way.
It did.
We finally get to the black lot. Our Uber says he's 2 minutes away. The same Uber I had ordered. I had been on the phone with him for 5 minutes. He's like, I'm waiting for you. I'm still in line trying to get into the black lot. We're like, perfect. We get there, says he's 2 minutes away. We're like, he's almost here. Sitting on the corner. Cancels. And we're like, cool. So then Britt and I tried to get an Uber for probably 15 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
We would book one and then it would just keep spinning. I booked 3 different Ubers and all 3 of them canceled on us. And every time I booked, the fare went up $20. It started at $80, ended at $150.
Yeah, I think we paid like $147, $137, something like that.
So finally Britt gets a guy. This guy is nowhere near the black lot.
No way.
So we start walking on the opposite end of the black lot. Our friend finally convinces a guy that's on a golf cart to take us to a corner. We walk down another corner, walk across a stoplight, and we can't get a hold of this guy. He's not answering. He's reading Brittany's text, but he's not responding. He won't answer her phone call.
And we're directionally challenged, so we're like, we see him, but we're
pulling
like,
out
where
our
is
compass.
he?
We don't know where north and south and west and east are.
No, we're just girls.
We're just gals, okay? That's a blue job. That's what Katie kept saying. I'm like, that's a blue job. Anyway, so we finally get to a corner and Brittany's like, I swear that's him. We see, mind you too, he's in a gray Kia Sorento. I probably saw 10 of those.
Oh gosh, so
where
many.
we left to him. And I'm like, that's gotta be him. Wasn't ever him. So we finally pass him like, okay, that's an older guy. She's like, that's him. I start sprinting.
Yes, I was like, go Brecken.
Sprinting. Because at this point, like one of our friends, if not all of our friends, myself included, were on the verge of a breakdown.
Yep.
We were all like, we had it. One more thing was going to go wrong. We were all about to lose it. So anyways, sprint, track him down. I get in the car. I'm like, I am so sorry. It was crazy because she starts speaking another language. I was like, oh, perfect. Okay, this makes sense now. Sweetest guy ever.
So sweet.
He waits for us, but like all of the miscommunication makes sense now. We get in the car. This little Petunia's got water bottles for us.
Yep.
Little throat drops because he hears us talking and we all sound like men.
We're all
at
hoarse.
This point. We're like hoarse. Gives us throat drops, drives us home. It did take a little bit longer to get home, I think, than to get there, and I think mostly driver error. We love ya. We love ya, buddy. But
Orlando, shout out.
He would get off the exit and turn back on, and I don't think we knew maps very well. But we get home at about, what, 1:40?
Like, yeah, like 1:40, 1:45.
You hop in your car to leave. Katie and I go to leave. And then you forget your breast pump.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. I get home. Stella's crying. And I'm like, excuse me, Chan. I wake him up.
Real life hit.
I'm like, hey, I forgot my pump at Maddie's. And he's like, he was so sweet that he's like, I'll go get it right now.
He knew.
He did. He knows how. Honestly, though, I think one of the reasons why he knew it was so important to me was when Stella was in the NICU. Have I told you about the breakdown I had about her pump?
You did that at the night of the concert, but that was the first time I'd heard about it.
Oh, really?
Yes.
No, so like Chan forgot her pump one time when the first time I came home from the NICU, first time I left her, and like I literally like had a mental breakdown. I was like screaming on the floor in a fetal position, just like, because you know that feeling, that was the only thing I could do for her.
You felt so helpless.
Yes. When your baby's in the NICU, you don't
Yeah, she telling you all about
Yeah.
it, Mama. I'm like, maybe she can play this. She might like that.
Anyway, so it like triggered me a little bit to not have it, but then, and he knew, he was like, oh, I'll go get it right now.
Well, it's a not enough conversation.
Yeah.
You know?
Yes. But so he went and got it while he was gone. I'm just like feeding her a bottle of like some milk I had pumped before. But while he's out, he's like, do you want some Filibertos?
Yes. Did you get Filibertos?
I know I didn't. Oh. I was like, just come home. Because it was like 3 at this point.
No, you guys, we got home so late.
Yeah.
What a sweetie.
Yeah,
that was great. Really sweet.
And then obviously our kids wake us up early.
But that was the kicker. I had a blast. No regrets.
No regrets, Katie.
Not even a letter. I got home about 2 a.m. Katie drops me off at 2 a.m. My garage door is still open. Shout out to my husband. Front door's unlocked. Yep. Lights are on. I'm like, well, it's a good thing I came home.
Yeah.
By the time I went to sleep, took a shower, it was probably a little past 2. Mm-hmm. Our children didn't stay out late. That circadian rhythm is strong.
Yeah.
So I was up by like 7. Yeah. 7:30.
It's so rough when you have a toddler.
And I was raging. Like, I texted the group. I'm like, is anybody, what did I say? Does anybody else feel like a raging psycho bitch? Something? Or just me?
And we did. We all did.
Yeah, the lack of sleep is hard.
That's like the trade-off you have to like sacrifice.
That's the sacrifice, that's the compromise.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't trade it.
No.
I wouldn't.
Absolutely not. And we got some merch, some cool merch.
We did. Mine has gum on the inside.
Yeah. Bless Josh.
My sweet husband usually there's at least 1 or 2 sticks of gum in the pockets when I do wash, and I always tell him to check it. Sometimes I'll remember to check it, sometimes not, but like I'll open the wash and there'll be like 1, but it's never stuck to my clothes. Mm-hmm. So I don't know why, but this time around he had a whole pack in his pocket. I guess that's what he told me, an entire pack. Well, I washed my thing. I'm so excited to wear my Morgan shirt the next day. I pull out the gum. I'm like, this smells minty. That's weird. That's not what my detergent smells like. All of a sudden, it's pulling out the laundry, and there's chunks of gum falling.
That's the worst.
I've washed this 3 times. I chat GPT. Oh, there's a little spot. Oh, there's a whole thing. Do you see that?
Oh, yeah.
It's melted in at this point, but I guess if you have any remedies, let me know.
If you're a laundry connoisseur, hit us up.
I already tried it, freezing it in the freezer. That didn't work. So, but anyways, that was a tangent. I don't know why I brought that up. Oh, we got merch.
Yeah, we got merch.
Yeah.
Anyway, it was a fun night.
It was a great time. It was so fun. It was fun to feel like alive and be with my friends and connect over like the good and the hard. Because that's another thing. I feel like in the concert, each one of us, there was a moment where like, and this is what I love too about country concerts and us all going together, is like, we've been through a lot. Each one of us has a story to tell. I think everyone has a story to tell.
Right.
And we're all very connected because we have very similar, like, we have a similar connection with all of our friends, whether, not all of us had the same one, whether that be like grief or abuse or addiction, or like, there's a lot of heavy stuff that binds us. And I feel like the country concert brings it out in us. And I feel like every single one of us at one point at a concert together has cried. And we'll hold each other and we'll cry together and we'll sing about this song and how meaningful it is to us, or, you know, how we got through something so hard. And that's the power of like sisterhood.
Yeah.
That's the connection. That is why you have a tribe. That is why you have your people. And it was just so fun to be able to do it together.
Yeah. And also, as you're saying that, I'm thinking like, I'm sure there are some listening that haven't found their tribe yet. And I hope that our podcast and our page can kind of be a space for a little soft landing for you right now while you do attract your tribe.
Yeah.
Because that's hard to do it alone. And so if you do feel like you haven't found it yet, you will. Be yourself.
Yeah.
Your girls will come. And you too will be singing at a Morgan Wallen.
Yeah, you will. And until then, your tribe's here. It's always here.
Yeah.
That's the thing too, is I feel like that's a great place to end. I want to piggyback off of that. I do think that, like, because we talked about this, we are guilty of this. Like, we are not these perfectly put together people with perfect lives and always looking great. And like, let's normalize like that, because I think that people don't feel, how am I trying to word this? Looking for your tribe is hard. And I think we feel like we're on the outskirts because, oh my gosh, you know, socially on Instagram, on TikTok, whatever, like it doesn't really seem like they've gone through a lot, or they have, but they know how to manage it way better than I do. Not even just us specifically, but just that's the world we live in. Like, it is not rainbows and daisies and roses over here.
Right.
Just like it probably isn't over there.
Yeah.
And that's, to your point, like, you have a safe space here, and we're just all in it together.
Yeah.
We just...
No, I love that. And that's something we were talking about last night or 2 nights ago at the concert, is one of our friends, like, I'm just now like getting closer to her, and she's like, oh my gosh, I didn't know you had gone through like anything like that. And I think that's like, to your point, what you were just saying is like, everyone has a story. Everyone has been through something hard, and we're done just sharing the good. I mean, I think we like touch on the hard, but like, we want you to know we're in it with you guys, honestly, because we're all going through something. We've all been through something.
Yep.
And
we don't wear it any better than anybody else.
No.
Nope,
not at all. Know? Yeah. I love that. That's a good place to end, I feel like. It's a good
place to end.
Let us know how you feel about these episodes. Like, just like chatty, debriefy, like best friend chats, you know?
Yeah.
They're fun to do.
We love feedback. Thank you guys for all of it. It's been really cool to just watch it grow. It really has. We say that all the time, but like, it's just, it's an honor that you trust us enough to listen to us for an hour in your headphones. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's cool. It's amazing. We love it. Give us all the feedback. Tell us what you want to see, how we can show it better. Like, we live for an honest, real, like, communication.
Yeah.
You know, we love that. So.
Okay. Love you, girls.
Love you guys. Thanks for being here.
Till next time.
Bye.
Bye.
And that's a wrap on today's episode. We hope that you felt seen, heard, and maybe even a little empowered. If you loved today's combo, don't forget to subscribe, leave a review, and share it with your girls.
Let's keep this Soul Tide community growing. Until next time, stay true, stay bold, and most importantly,
stay you. Love you, mean it. Bye.